The Journey to Bethlehem song was a really fun one for me to do. We went to the studio and I sat down at the piano and we just hit record and I just began to play and just kind of sing my heart to the Lord. And it's a meditation that I've done quite a few times and trying to follow that journey of Mary and Joseph, walking on the road to Bethlehem. She's probably 9 months pregnant at this time and she's thinking back in her mind, okay, didn't Gabriel come to me and say that I was going to birth God's son? Why am I, traipsing all this way to Bethlehem? Why is there no room in the inn? Why can't we find anywhere to go to give birth to this child? And I can just imagine some of the thoughts going through her mind. Lord, did I miss you here? What is going on? What's wrong? Because something's definitely wrong with this picture here from her point of view. And the response after this, I kind of take us through the journey of what could have been going through Mary and Joseph's mind. The response is a chorus that a good friend of mine named Lisa Gottschall wrote several years ago, and I really wanted it to make it onto this album. Just the responsive chorus when the Lord breaks into all these thoughts and all this pressure that they're feeling as she's about to give birth and there's nowhere to go, and the Lord just thunders in with this song. And says, in paraphrasing, in your mind, this seems all wrong. But in my mind, the way that I set this up, that you're not at your home, that there's nowhere for you guys to go, that it's in the lowest place of humility possible, the place where David, King David, the great king of Israel, his homeland, that Jesus was born there, the place where humble kings are birthed, where men many times look over it and they say, where is the tallest and the grandest one who's going to take back Israel from the Romans? And Jesus says, this is where I'm going to be found, in the place of humility, in the place of lowliness. And of course, the thrust point for us is that that's what he's invited us into as we're living in this earth, in this world. He calls us to do the same thing, to lay down our lives. And when things don't go the way that we want, and when we seemingly don't get the promotion or we don't get the things that even he promised to us, and it might not look exactly the way that I thought that promise was going to be fulfilled in my life, it's an invitation into humility. And so I just hope that as you listen to this song, your heart will just be empowered and strengthened for your own journey and for your own walk with the Lord as you look upon his walk.
Seemingly driven by Caesar's hand, yet it was my sovereign plan in the city of David, the place where kings are born. Seemingly